Welcome, brethren. Like I promised you, today I'll be talking about the prophetic codes. The prophetic codes. These are codes that help us to interpret our dreams. Recall that I said earlier that our dream could be literal, figurative, or parabolic. And I said that literal dreams are straightforward. You don't need interpretation. It's going to happen the way you see it, or you are to do it the way you see it. Figurative, on the other hand, needs interpretation because of the symbols that are there. The symbols could be animal, it could be number, it could be color, and these symbols are code. Decoding them is the lead way to understanding your dream. And this is what I'm going to be doing today. Now, I'm going to be doing it in this format. I would actually talk about a dream and then interpret it. While interpreting it, any code inside, I will say the meaning. So eventually, when you come across dreams, you'll be able to apply it. So I'm going to be taking it like a case study. I hope you understand. Now, let me start with my own personal dream. So, some few months ago, I had two different dreams. The first one, I saw myself in my house and I saw a cage. I now discovered that the cage was a cage of lion, both male and female, but they were lions. Now I was scared that what would have happened to my wife and my children, and that this cage, this lion cage is open and the lion were around. So while I got there, I discovered that the lion was not harming me, was not harming my wife, nor my children. So eventually I woke up. What does that mean? Now, there is a cage of lion in my house, and there is lion there, and they are not attacking me nor my family. Lions speak of strength. The Bible called Jesus the Lion of the tribe of Judah. So when you see a lion and it's not attacking but it's around you, it talks of defense. That means that God is telling me that I and my family are heavily guarded. Heavily guarded. That's what it means. Now, lion can also mean a negative thing. It depends on the context of the dream you are having. For example, I had another dream again. In that dream, I saw myself in a field and there were lions and I was running. Eventually, I got towards the end of the field, but it was like a house, like a warehouse. There were bags of grain. So I climbed up to the top so that I could see where the lions were. And in that dream, I don't know how I got it. I got a gun and I shot two of them dead. Eventually, I saw a particular small window through which I was able to escape out to the main city. What does that dream mean? You see, lion here is not protecting, but wanted to attack. Recall in the scripture again that the Bible says that the devil is going about like a roaring lion, seeking who to devour. So those lions talks of demonic attack. Most time, because they are lion, in other words, very powerful, they talk of foundational or ancestral demonic attack. Now, me being able to shoot means I was able to defeat them, and then I escaped out of that environment. It was a small window, but I escaped, and then I enter into the city. In other words, all the past things, all the past attack are stopped. I hope you understand. So, lion can mean a good thing, and also can mean a bad thing. Hope you understand that. Now, second dream, when you see yourself eating in a dream, if you see yourself eating in a dream, what does it mean? Now, it could be positive, it could be negative, but most time it's always negative. So if you see yourself being fed in a dream as against your will, then it's a covenant. It's a covenant with the spirit force, and also it can also talk about impartation. In other words, you can be given the spirit of witchcraft through feeding in your dream. And that's why most of the children are actually imparted into the witchcraft spirit by food. Also, it also can mean that they are feeding you with what poison that can lead to sickness. So if you see that kind of a dream, you have to pray. Pray against sickness, pray against impartation or projection of spirit of witchcraft against your life, pray against any evil covenant. It's very, very important. Now, whatever they are feeding you also is important. Are they feeding you with red steel? That means the red steel means sin, it means temptation. Is it blood? That's covenant. Is it meat? So whatever they feed you with is also important. Now, number 2, being chased. Now, when you are being chased in a dream, the first question is, why are you being chased? Why are you being chased? So if you are being chased, it's even a bad thing. To be chased is wrong and it's bad. It means that you are under attack. Your destiny is under attack. That's what it means. Now, what is now chasing you? Is it a masquerade? Is it an animal? For example, if it's an animal, let's say snake, that's a demonic attack. Remember, when you are being chased, you are under attack. So now, if it's a snake, then it means demonic attack. If it's a dog, it's a witchcraft attack. So the same thing, even if it's a lion, like we said. But now, what is chasing you? Also, you check for the color. Like I said earlier in the last teaching, if it's a snake and it's a black snake, it might be the spirit of death. If it's green, it might be that they are attacking your finances. Now, if that snake is a python, a very big python, it then means that it is your foundational demons. Demons in your foundation, powerful demons in your foundation are the ones that are pursuing if it's a python. So please take note of all these things, because you might have a dream, it might not be in this format, but because you already know the meaning of all these animals and what they could represent in a particular dream, it will help you to actually understand it. If it's a goat that is chasing you, that means it's a stubborn problem, a stubborn or recurring problem. Also, it could also still mean ancestral problem if it is a goat that is pursuing you. Now, the third one is losing or missing shoes. Now, shoes is very, very important, and shoes can represent marriage. For men, it can represent your work. So if you are a woman and you see yourself with having a dream of having more than one shoe in your hand, maybe you have 3 or 4 or 5, what that dream is telling you is that you are going to marry up to that number. You might marry up to 5 people. If you lose your shoe as a woman, it might be talking about your marriage, that you might lose that your marriage or lose your husband. So it's a very dangerous dream, and you must take it very, very seriously. If you as a man see yourself walking without shoe, or a woman, it's showing that you may lose your job. Shoe has to do with either marriage or either your job. So losing shoe is setback, it can be loss of job or anything like that. Now, if you now see yourself wearing an old or torn shoe, it's another bad dream. It means that there is past struggle inside your life. Struggles of the past is still there. But now the good part about shoe is this: if you see yourself being given a new shoe, most especially white, it can mean that God is giving you a new beginning, a new destiny, or a new job. I hope you understand. A new beginning, a new destiny, a new job, a new assignment from God. So many people have seen themselves that in the dream that God gave them white shoe. It means that God is, it might even be according to the ministry, a new assignment, like I said, a new destiny, a new job, things like that. Number 4, seeing yourself in your old school or in your old house. That one is a common dream, and it means retrogression. It means that your mate will go ahead of you. You might still be in that particular area. So you need to pray against it. Most especially, even if you are not doing exam in that school, it means that it's the spirit of failure, repetition, failure, continual failure. So you need to pray against it. Number 5 dream is crossing a river. Now, anytime you see a river, it can represent barrier. You know, when you are going and you get to a river, you stop. You know, the next thing you'll be thinking is, how am I going to cross? How am I going to cross? It's a barrier. It's a spiritual barrier. So when you see a river, what God is trying to say is that there is a spiritual barrier. But if you now see a supernatural bridge, that means God is saying that even though humanly speaking, this particular situation should not be able to overcome it, or this particular glory should not be able to get there, but I am providing an help, a supernatural help, it may be through man, that will actually help you to cross over to where you are going, your destination. So, that's, and if you see a river in your dream, and that river is not flowing because it's blocked, it's trying to tell you that there is a limitation upon your life. And you have to pray until that river is open for you to flow. I hope you understand. So, anytime you see a river, it can actually means obstacle. Obstacle. But pray that God should be able to give you bridge, and it can come in any form. You can see a supernatural bridge, and then you go through it. You can see plane come and pick you up and take you over. It's just God saying that supernaturally I will help you cross over. For example, you don't plan on traveling out. You don't even imagine you can ever travel out. And suddenly an information came and somebody just helped you. Or you just got a job and then immediately they send you overseas. That's supernatural, because naturally on yourself you wouldn't have been able to go. But God actually sent you and help. Another dream is funeral, seeing yourself in a funeral or attending a funeral. So if you see yourself in a funeral, the first thing is that try and see if you know the person that died, so that you can intercede against the spirit of death for that person. But if you are not seeing that person, imagine that it is either you or people that is close to you, and then begin to destroy the spirit of death over your life. Begin to destroy the spirit of death over your life. Funeral dream is a bad dream, a very, very bad one. A very, very bad one. Now, if you see yourself losing money or you lose wallet, that means that your finances is under attack. Your finances is under attack. Or you see yourself with cowries, coins. You are not seeing yourself with dollar or even a big note of naira. You are seeing yourself with coins. It's poverty spirit. So dreams like that is not good. But if you see yourself with golden coins, it's a good one. That is golden. Anything that is golden is good. Golden speak of kingship. It speak of glory. So anything golden is good. Golden that is shining is very, very good. Now you see yourself climbing mountain and you are sleeping back, or you were just you couldn't get to the top. It's also a bad dream. It means that you are struggling, but there is no result for your effort. You are struggling, but there is no result for your effort. So you need to actually pray against it and ask God for mercy and help, to send you help. Then you see yourself naked in public. That's a very bad dream. That means they projected the spirit of shame and disgrace to you, or spirit that makes you lose your job. Something that can cause disgrace, that can cause embarrassment. Maybe in your place of work, maybe at your church, anywhere. Check the surroundings that you are seeing yourself. If you are seeing yourself, you can pray against it. Now, I hope I've been able to say a lot. There are still many things to talk about. Many things. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to come for part 2. Part 2 will now begin to pick this item one after the other. We pick colors one after the others, animals one after the other. I hope you have been blessed by this message. And I hope that gradually, if you have a dream now, you should be able to interpret. Even if you have a 1-hour dream, understand the theme of the dream and then the subject matter, and apply these principles, and I believe that you'll be able to sort it. Once again, thank you for joining me. Help me like and share. Many people need this message. Help me share. And also, if you have any question or you have any dream you want me to help you interpret, you can actually send to my WhatsApp number that is on the screen. Now, till we meet for the part 2 of this particular teaching, stay blessed and keep on basking in the glory of the Lord. God bless you.